Hey, you're finally awake. We just crossed the border.
Wow, that is shameless.
I've heard strange things have been happening since I was away. Even so, it's good to be back home. Back in Skyrim. It's always something.
Yeah, that looked like something, alright.
These two. Take them to the barrel.
Sup yo, how's it going? Welcome back to Elder Scrolls Online. The Greymoor expansion is out, at least on PC. I don't think it's out on console for a couple of weeks or something like that. I think this is only if you pre-ordered it, blah-de-blah. So there's all the questions out of the way. Also, people always ask me, can you play this game offline? No. It's an MMO. By the way, I'm still suffering with a migraine, so I feel like I was hit in the head with a cricket bat. So if I'm not my usual bubbly self, you know why. I feel like I'm dying. Hopefully I'm not. Anyway, so I'm going to create a new character here just so we can play through the tutorial. I don't know how long it is. Hopefully not very long, but we're going to do it just for the story and what have you, because this is what we do around here. We play for the story. So I'm going to do that really quick, and then we'll carry on. Okay, I've made a necromancer, because we're going to be using our necromancer, so may as well start as we mean to go on. And I called her Sassy Sally. I don't know why, but she was defaulted to a female. She looks kind of sassy. Someone already took Sassy Sally? Sassy Sally, who? Oh, that's the full no space. Sassy Sally, one word. How about that? Can we get that? You people. What about Sassy Sally knows? You can't use numbers? What is this? Hang on. What about Sassy, oh, for God's sake. Sassy Sausage. What about that? Let a brother make a character, my God. I just want to play the tutorial. I ain't even keeping this character, man. It worked. We're Sassy Sausage. Anyway, I was going to say, she looks like a Sally to me, but I guess she looks like a sausage now. Bound in blood.
I could use your assistance. I'm quite trapped in here.
Oh, you're over there. Okay. I was like, where the hell is that muffled sound coming from? My God, you pasty-looking bastard. And that's coming from me. I wonder if you might be a vampire, perchance. Do you talk? Oh, he's actually animating as if he's speaking. Why is there no voice coming out? Let's try again. Slick. Alright, I'll just read this and hopefully it fixes itself after that. Fantastic start. You were on the cart. I saw you before those witches caught us and tossed me in this stone box. Glad you're finally awake. Apologies for my ghastly appearance. I'm a gamer. Where are we, gamer? Okay, why is there no voice actor? Hang on. What? Like, look. 100? 100. Where? I'm going to log out and back in. This is a fantastic start. Glad I paid for this expansion.
Is someone out there? I could use your assistance. I'm quite trapped in here.
Okay. Let's try this one again, and hopefully it works this time. Because, my God. Oh, okay.
My thanks.
He's making
Hear me
noise
out
now.
if you want to escape this place.
Incredible. What's this with, like, you've got mail? I don't care. I don't care. Just stop it. Just. Hang on, let me get this crap off the screen. It's probably like, congratulations, you ordered the Greymoor expansion. I sure did, video game. No one gives rat's ass. Alright, beautiful. Let's have a chat with Fenorian. Hopefully his voice box works now.
You were on the cart.
Beautiful.
I saw you before those witches caught us and tossed me in this stone box. Glad you're finally awake. Apologies for my ghastly appearance. I'm not feeling my best.
Did you get the line? Glad you're finally awake. That's what the guy at the start of Skyrim says. That's what the guy in the opening cinematic says. By the way, I will warn you, I suffer with migraines. The reason I'm telling you this is because I'm suffering with the after effects of one, and basically I feel like I've been hit in the head repeatedly with a cricket bat. So if I'm not as jovial and bouncy and loud as normal, that's why. It's not that I'm not having fun. It's not that I'm a miserable prick, but I will sound like a miserable prick, because I can't talk very loud without my head feeling like it's going to explode. Where are we, pal? Besides, you know, Skyrim.
Our precise location, I can only speculate. Somewhere in western Skyrim, I suppose.
What?
I was involved in my own investigation when the Ice Reach Coven witch attacked. We can escape, but I desperately need your help first.
Well, so those were witches? I thought they were werewolves and vampires, but I guess maybe they were being led by witches? I don't know. Help with what, pal?
The witches must have stashed my belongings nearby. Among them is a small flask. I can open the cell door. Once I do, I need you to retrieve that flask for me.
Blood, innit?
I'll be too weak. And until I have it, you're in significant danger.
Yeah, it's definitely blood. He's basically just threatened me. What do you mean?
I swear, I intend you no harm.
Well, I intend you harm if you try to bleed me dry, pal.
My intentions won't matter. Retrieve it, and we'll break out of here together.
Look, I've played Skyrim before. We all have. Every single time someone in Skyrim says, hey, we'll share the treasure, or we'll get out of here together, rub my nipples, they betray me. So I don't trust you. It's not because you're a vampire. I'm not a racist. I'm just a realist. Open the door and I'll get your flask. But I'm watching you. With both my 4 eyes. Why do I still have this mail thing? Like, why is...
Don't be afraid. This may be jarring, but it's a necessary part of the
Okay,
plan.
it's gone. Hang on a minute. How are you gonna get out of here? Wait! Why couldn't you just do that out of the sarcophagus? You vampire people... Ooh, gruel. You vampire people make no damn sense.
Now please, hurry and retrieve my flask.
Oh god, I accidentally dodge rolled. Okay, well, oh, Sassy Sally on the move. Sorry, Sassy Sausage. I'm so pissed that Sassy Sally was taken, and you can't put numbers in your name. Like, do they realize this is an MMO? This is what people do in MMOs. They call themselves Dragon Numbers. Or they call themselves Assassin Numbers, but they spell assassin wrong, so that, you know, like, assassin. Fenorian's flask, a crystal flask filled with a viscous crimson fluid. I wonder what that could be. It's tomato ketchup, isn't it? The most disgusting of all condiments.
Give it to me.
Dude, are you really tall or what? You're really tall. What the hell? He's bent over and he's still taller than me. Also, I think he's floating slightly. Anyway, alright, calm down, mate. Personal space invasion. Like Space Invaders, but more uncomfortable.
That's better. Thank you. I could feel my control slipping away.
You know, the texture on these chains. Oh my god, why can't I... Why is C not the crouch button? Why... Ooh, okay, apparently I've reset all my character bindings, but whatever.
That was blood. But I swear there's no cause for alarm. Not every vampire is a monster.
I'm alarmed.
I'm part of a group that only drinks from willing donors. We regulate the actions of less scrupulous vampires.
So you're like Angel from the hit TV series Angel and Buffy, but Angel was better. Until they brought in his kid from the future, then it got really shit. I hated that kid, Angel. Also, I was jealous because I wanted David Boreanaz to be my father. What is this group you belong to? Is it a group of vampires by any chance?
I belong to House Ravenwatch, one of the noble houses of Rivenspire. We adhere to the teachings of our founder, Count Verandis Ravenwatch.
Well, there you go.
We
If it's a
take no
count,
by force.
he's a
We
vampire.
help those in need, and we curtail the actions of more hostile vampires.
Never has there ever been a Count that wasn't actually a vampire. Just look at the Count from Sesame Street, for example. Probably, you know, the first vampire or whatever, like Nosferatu. Western Skyrim is a long way from Rivenspire. I don't know how I know this, but apparently my character does.
We go where we're needed. I was investigating a burial site in Bankurai when I discovered smugglers stealing ancient remains. I followed the trail, ran into the witch, and, well, you know the rest. Now,
really, I blacked
we
out.
need to get out of here.
You got a plan for that? Does it involve more teleporting?
Sort of. I regained enough of my senses when they carried me in here to remember the way out. It's pretty straightforward. I'll guide the way if you defend us from anyone who blocks our path. If we work together, I'm certain we can escape.
Sweet.
Follow
Kicking
closely.
ass is a thing I can
Never
do.
know what's wandering around in these old barrows.
Except that they've rebound all my buttons. Even my sprint button is not on the normal. Because I'm one of those freaks that puts sprint on the R button. I know. It's like sacrilege if you're a PC gamer. You're like, how can you have sprint on the R button? Well, I do, okay? So I've got to use shift with my little pinky finger. And my pinky finger is weak because I don't
See
use
if you
it.
can find a weapon. I'll grab
So-
something more suited to my skills.
Not a fan, you know what I'm saying? But whatever. Let's take our ancient North sword. Time to kick. Okay, I gotta equip it. Time to kick ass and take
That
names,
looks
but I'm all
dangerous
out
enough.
of names.
Now come on, this way.
How do we roll? There we go. Okay, double tap. At least that hasn't changed. Give me. So hopefully the tutorial is not too terribly long, because I kind of just want to get to the meat of the game.
That's the brute who threw us in our cell.
The brute.
We have to get past him.
So if you're new here,
Drinkers back in your cage.
I'm guessing we have to do what they tell us to do.
I'll strike him with a
Yes,
light
we do.
attack.
Oh,
Hit him again.
it's my turn to hit you. Stop it.
This.
It's like it's a turn-based game. He's like, I'll just stand here and let you repeatedly beat the shit out of me.
Defend
Beautiful.
yourself. Hit him.
Have you ever noticed, and I'm sure most of you have, but when you do this and the shield comes up, it's the shape of the glass shield from Skyrim.
What you can't see.
And now we're in Skyrim. It's all come full circle if you don't think about it too much. Circle, like a shield. Shields are in like a circle shape. At least some of them are. Round shields are. Look, I'm rambling. This is what happens when my brain gets fried by
Another heavy attack. Press your advantage
a
with
migraine.
heavy
See, I couldn't even think of the word. So, if this nonsensical bollocks is not your jam, just leave me a nasty comment about how much you hate me and you want me to die, and then just move along with your life. But remember to give the video a like or a dislike before you leave, because you know,
Finish him off so we can escape.
what do you call it?
Smell of blood is
The word
overwhelming.
engagement. Yes, engagement. That's the word I was looking for. My brain kept wanting to say interaction. I mean, that's essentially the same thing, but that's not the correct word. The correct word for
Weapons.
YouTube is engagement.
Grab anything you think might be useful.
Anything I think might be useful. Well, I'll take the jerkin. And I'll take the Inferno Staff. Is screw milling. Homespun jerkin. There we go. Alright, we're all equipped. Lovely. I'm not going to bother to level up because, of course, we're not going to keep this character. We are just using the character for the tutorial, because I know if I don't play the tutorial... I mean, I want to see the tutorial as well, but I know if I don't play it, people will rant at me and be like, there was a new tutorial! You didn't play it! You amateur gamer!
Spider. Kill it, my friend.
Arachnophobic warning, by the way. It doesn't look anywhere near as creepy as the ones in Skyrim. You know, Skyrim proper. Skyrim the game. The Elder Scrolls 5 PM. I mean, it does look gross and creepy, because it's a spider. Inherently, spiders do look gross and creepy. Even if you're one of those people that's like, I like spiders, you can't deny that they look... Look at the thing. It's got 8 bloody eyes and giant fangs and too many legs and shit. It's just inherently weird. It's just a weird alien creature. There's nothing normal about it. Now, that's fine. If you dig that and somehow you find them cute, you're weird. That's why I want you to know. Like... I accept you as a weirdo, but you are weird. That's the important distinction. It's not a normal thing that you think that. Oh my god. Oh, control is how we crouch. Why are we hiding?
Hide. Look up on the bridge.
Oh. Who dat?
As you'll see, the storm's effects will be quite devastating.
As long as everything is ready for the first harvest, Gatherer, I will be pleased.
Do we not have subtitles? Oh, now we do. You You know what? Maybe it's because I haven't leveled up. Maybe this is like somehow...
Very curious. Let's talk for a moment.
No, I'm leveling up. Leave me alone. I'm going to get a flame skull. Alright, beautiful. Alright, now we can chat.
That was Urgala, leader of this branch of the Ice Reach Coven. She's the witch who locked us in the barrow. The others take their orders from her.
Who was she talking to, and was he evil by any chance? The reason I say this is because he has a deep voice, and we all know anyone in a video game, movie, TV show, etc. that has a deep voice is evil, including Tom Jones, because he was in the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air one time, and he's got a deep voice. So Tom Jones is evil. Who was she talking to?
I'm not sure, but I believe he's one of my kind.
A gamer?
They mentioned a devastating storm. We need to find out exactly what they have planned. My apologies, but we're going to have to postpone our escape.
You want to follow them? You cray-cray.
We'll make an investigator out of you yet. I need to figure out how those stolen remains, the Ice Reach Coven, and that vampire are connected. Let's catch up to Urgala and her guest, and see what we can find out.
It sounds like the setup for a joke, you know, like... hang on, let me read it, so I get this proper. A vampire, an Ice Reach Coven, and some remains walked into a bar. That wasn't worth the Jesus Christ, who are you? That wasn't worth the setup, because it wasn't fun. But, you know, had I, like, done it off the bat without thinking, just like boom, 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 it might have had, like, just an ounce of being funny. But when you have to spend 10 minutes setting up the joke, it's not funny. And it's even less funny when you explain the joke, and it's even less funny when you explain how unfunny the joke was. But here we are. Why does the moth not die? Why can I take the moth, but I can't shoot the moth? I hate moths, by the way. I'm not afraid of them. Some people think I'm afraid. I'm not afraid of moths. I don't think they're going to kill me. That's not what fear is.
Servants are everywhere. We could sneak through if you wish to avoid more battles.
They just gross me out, you know? Like, some people are actually afraid of spiders. Like, they'll run screaming out of the room. I don't run screaming out of the room when there's a moth, but I will pick up the nearest object to swat it out of the air if it comes near me. As long as it doesn't come near me, we're cool. But the problem is moths come near me all the time. Now, I think it's because I'm so pasty. I'm a gamer, as we established, like our pasty friend here. That was the joke, by the way. Speaking of explaining jokes, the joke was that he's pasty, that's why he's a gamer. Anyway, so, you know, I think it's because, you know how moths always fly at the light? I think because I'm basically luminescent, because of my pasty skin, I think they think I'm a source of light. And I think that's why they fly at me. Which is a problem when you don't want moths in your face. And the reason they gross me out is, firstly, have you seen them? They're hideous to look at, and also they're covered in powder.
What have they done? We must reach that clearing.
It's not even like the kind that you can snort like cocaine or something like that. It's just nasty, gross animal body powder. It's horrific. Alright, so here we go. We got the map. Helps to have a map. Ah, Solitude. That was what we saw in the opening cutscene. I knew I recognized it. I knew it was the one up in the top, like, northwest, which I guess makes sense, because this is apparently set in Western Skyrim, so I don't think this is the entirety of Skyrim, which is Dead Dwarf. A little unfortunate, but, it is what it is. Why can I not kill anything? You see, you know, bunny rabbit. Dude, what the hell? Alright, really quickly, I'm going to see if that was the tutorial. I'm guessing that's not the entirety of it, but I'm going to switch characters to our main account now. And I'm going to travel here and see where it puts us in the story so I know when to stop on this character. By the way, check out the weird swirling stuff up there. That looks cool as hell. Give me a moment. Alright, you know what? Testing conclusive, pants on head. I basically harrow fiend. Let me guess, you're like a vampire. You're basically like a zombo vampire. But it's not really a zombo, because it's not called a zombo. It's called a harrow fiend. That means it's totally different. Yes, anyway. So I went here on my other character. And long story short, I've no bloody idea where we find the quest. Like the main quest. I think it might be next to the way shrine over here. Where the hell are we on the map, by the way? We are friggin' miles away. You know what? We're quick traveling. Screw that nonsense.
On beds, not piles of hay.
Beds, not piles of hay. I don't think we can actually quick travel, can we? You cannot recall from... I guess we're still in the tutorial then. It seems like that's the case. I don't really know. So, yes, for now, we'll just carry on. But yeah, I don't actually know where to get, where to like pick up the Skyrim quest, if that makes sense, or the Greymoor quest, whatever you want to call it, on my other account. So I suppose we'll have to figure that one out once we are actually done with the tutorial. I think it tells you, doesn't it? I'm sure it's like, you've completed the tutorial. Welcome to Western Sky. I don't know. I honestly don't know. For now, I'm just going to run around, murder these lovely bandits, and progress you, hopefully.
The harrow storms are developing nicely.
They are indeed, love. They are indeed. Is that what she's talking about? Is that the Harrow Storm? That's probably where the Harrow Fiends come from. They, like, pop out the storm. By the way, is this, No. I was going to say, is this Bleak Falls Barrow? That doesn't make any damn sense. I don't think this could possibly be. Again, I'm not going to be looting stuff because we are not on our main character. We are still, I think, in the tutorial. As weird as that is, because it really doesn't feel like we are.
Door up ahead. Looks like the way up to the clearing.
Alright, well, never mind. Here we go, to the Deepwood Temple. Yeah, so I quick traveled to the Solitude docks on my other account. That was the only way I could get here. And there was a dude in front of me
Be on your guard.
that I think has the main quest. So, I guess we'll see if we get to that part on this character. Because right now I have no idea. Let's just go with the flow. And I'm sure we'll figure it out eventually. But yeah, we're just going to be running through here. We're not going to be exploring. And we're going to be killing as few enemies as we can. Because we just really want to experience the story. We're not worried about leveling up and blah blah blah, because again, tutorial. Now hopefully I've said that ad nauseum enough so that people won't be mad at me and be like, oh my god, can't believe you just ran through everything, didn't pick anything up. Because you know someone's gonna piss a moan about that, because that's what the internet's like. The internet's full of stupid people. Including me. That's okay. Please die. Gracias. I like how he just stands there like a genome. So, will you stop blocking me? Alright, you know what? What is that range? Holy shit! I was like, no, I got this. No, I didn't have this. Oh, did I come down? Ah! Was I down there? Probably. Let's not fall off. This symbol looks interesting. We saw that... I can, like, stop the camera spazzing out. We saw that symbol a few times now. Hello. I'm just, like, eyeing up the furniture, and they're like, should we wait? Like, screw it, let's just attack her. Dude, the AI is great. I love the way this archer just, like, they're like, oh god, my friend died. Let me nestle myself into the corner here. Good work there, brain. Well done. I'm sure that will do you the world of good. Oh yeah, you know what? Not messing with that guy. He seems just like a stand-up fellow.
Those urns.
He's got his own business.
They bear the same symbol as the ones I saw in Bankrupt.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Yo! What are you aiming at, love? I mean, I realize I moved out of the AoE, but she's not even looking at me. What an absolute moron. Anyway, yeah, the symbol's interesting. I don't know what it means, but it's interesting. How big is this blasted dungeon? Alright, not that big, actually. Good lord, I feel like this tutorial is way longer than the one for Elsewhere. I could be completely wrong about that. I feel like the Elsewhere one went pretty quick. I remember, like, a dragon, and it was cool.
The Harrow Storm ritual is a thing of beauty, Ergala.
Don't mind me just interrupting.
I'll be in touch after the harvest.
You escaped. No matter. For soon all of Skyrim will
Kill Ergala.
fall!
Maybe that
Yo.
will stop the storm from growing.
Do Nords have Scottish accents now? Because, you know, like, Nordic is sort of
Your
like Scottish.
efforts mean nothing.
Scottish
The
is a
harvest
Nordic region,
will
right?
succeed.
Scotland, rather? Like, I don't know.
Somehow that pike is involved. Destroy it quickly.
Don't tell him your name, Pike. You mean this Pike? Alright, don't worry, I got it, buddy. I'm just gonna shoot big blue skulls at it. Lovely. Oh, my staff leveled
You
up.
did it. The storm's dissipated.
Man, that was easy. Do we have to plunge down from the plank now?
I wish we could have learned more before we killed Matron Ergala. I still don't understand what the coven has planned. And it's the not knowing that worries me.
Wait, that was Ugala? I thought she was going to be like a major player in this. Maybe she's not dead, but... According to him, we killed her. I guess she's just the tutorial boss. We learned the Ice Reach Coven created a storm ritual for the vampire. That's something, right?
That's true.
Ooh, stuff.
And we stopped that storm. My investigations have led to even darker corners, but progress has been made. Here, consider this a stipend from Ravenwatch. For your valuable assistance, of course. Now let's get out of here.
Alright, so this would seem like this is the end of the tutorial.
The Ice Reach Coven's presence in western Skyrim concerns me. But we need to keep moving. The path down is through those doors. Outside, I'll point you towards Solitude. Go to the city and warn them. Whatever the Coven has planned, it didn't end here.
Yeah, okay, so I guess the guy I did see by the thingy stone, the quick travel point, the way shrine, was indeed the main quest guy. Aren't you coming with me?
Not right now. Other members of the Ravenwatch came here ahead of me.
His eyes look different.
They'll be interested in the vampire we saw, and I need to get word to them. Besides, I want to follow the trail while it's fresh. So it only makes sense that you warn Solitude.
He also looks more grey than pasty now. I guess it's because he's not, you know, dying of bloodthirst. Tell me about Solitude.
We're in the hold of Hofengar in western Skyrim.
Hofengar.
Solitude is its capital city, and the seat of High King Svargrim. If we can find any help against the Coven, it will be there. Head to Solitude and let the authorities know what happened here.
Alright, I will!
The Nords don't tolerate Reachmen in their territory. Once you warn the gods, I'm sure High King Svargrim will dispatch his troops. The Coven's threat is as good as done. But just in case, I'll tell my fellow Ravenwatch what happened here.
Those urns from Bangkok you mentioned earlier, what's so special about them?
As I said, my
me about the symbol.
investigation began in an ancient burial site in Bankurai. Drogakin were using similar urns, filling them with remains. Most disturbing, the ash and bones belonged to a dark army that once roamed the land. The Grey Host.
I love the lore in this game, it's fantastic. Why were the urns here?
I have no idea. When I stumbled into this nest of Coven witches, I never expected to find a connection to the Drogakin and the burial urns. And that vampire we saw. There's something more at play than we know. We need to find out what.
I wonder if the Draugr and the Drogakin are just the same thing, but a different name for it, or if, you know, I mean, kin means, you know, like, family, sort of, or not exactly, but you know what I'm saying. So maybe they're just sort of tangentially related to the Draugr, there's some kind of, you know, the Draugr, because this is set before Skyrim, right? So maybe the Draugr came from the Drogakin? Like Dragonkin? I don't know. Anyway, goodbye. What is this? Oh, that's my level up thing. I was like, what's this blue portal around me? Alright, hold on. Let's head towards the exits. I'm guessing nothing's really going to happen along here, so I'll probably cut this part out if that's the case. But I'll keep recording just in case. But yeah, so this seems like this is the end of the tutorial. It seems like we are supposed to go straight to that guy that I saw by the Way Shrine in Solitude, so I think we are ready to switch characters now, which is most exciting. So there we go. We played the tutorial. Wasn't bad. It was a good setup for the game and all that. Wasn't my favorite of the tutorials that I've played, but it was perfectly serviceable.
Ah, this way, my friend.
I thought he wasn't coming with us. This really is like the beginning of Skyrim, where you get out of the place with that one dude, and he's like, "We should split up. You go to Riverwood," and then
go warn Solitude of the danger. I need to make contact with the Ravenwatch.
Do you mind I'm making fun of Skyrim? He's like, "Let's split up. You go to Riverwood, and I'll go the other way," or something. And then, like, you're like, okay. And then he starts, like, slow-mo running down the hill the same direction as you. And you're like, oh, you're still here, huh? And then you start getting attacked by wolves. And he's like, "Don't worry, buddy. I'll help you." And then it's like, "But yes, we should totally split up." And then you don't ever split up. It's really weird. Where are we? We are freaking miles away. So yeah, I'm right. Yeah, okay, that is exactly where I saw it on the other account. All right, let's switch really quick. Let's get a little bit more of the story, and then we'll probably call the first episode there, because I don't want the first episode to be just the tutorial, so we'll do a little bit of the story at least. But I also don't want this episode to be like 45 minutes. Alright, here we are, and there's the guy who I think is the main quest dude. If you look at the symbol above his head, that's the same one that our vampire gamer friend had, and it's different from the other one. So I think that's the main quest symbol, and I think the other one, middle top of the compass right now, is the generic side questy symbol. I don't remember though, but you know what I will do, is I'm going to kill this fox. Sneaky, like a fox. Hello, sir. Oh, that's right. My keybinds are different now. Beautiful. Hang on, we gotta turn off the chat because we're playing a single-player MMO.
There's no time. Take this. Keep it safe.
Should I also keep it secret? Wait, what are you giving me?
Information.
Oh.
The Ice Reach Coven. At work in the west. Just need more proof. Go! They're coming!
Who? Who's coming? The ones who attacked you?
Don't trust them. Only Lyris. She's...
Hold on, friend. Oh,
You there?
Oh.
What did that fugitive tell you?
Dude, the animation, that was so good. It's like, down I go. Also, he's really solid. I don't think he's actually... No, he's totally dead. But also, he's full on solid. Oh, wait, no. I can... His legs are solid. But he... You know what? When in Rome. Alright, anyway. Hello.
Who are you? Another spy? What did this lying Easterner say to you?
Yeah, you got me. I'm a spy. I'm just a really shit one. That's why I'm admitting to being a spy. What's wrong with you? What kind of question is that? I was just asking. I was just going about my business. Yeah, business. When I saw that he was injured.
Assisting a
And then he
fugitive
fell
is
over.
a crime in Hafengar-Hold. Unless you want to find out how we deal with traitors and spies, tell me what he said to you.
He died before he could say anything.
Lucky for you. If he had told you any seditious lies and you decided to keep them from us, you'd have been in real trouble.
This dude's German as hell, isn't he? I love it. I hear you.
Don't stick your nose where it doesn't belong. Solitude doesn't take kindly to instigators or strangers. And mark my words, you'd rather not get on the wrong side of the High King's Guard.
Also, he might actually not
Go
be
on.
German.
Just remember, I'll be keeping an eye on you.
But he's at least something that sounds close to German. I don't think it's like the most outlandish thing in the world to say, this dude reminds me of a German voice. Either way, I love his accent. I'm not making fun of German people. I would never do that. Why does the symbol look wait, no, the symbol... Is this the main quest or not? Read Brundle's papers. Oh, that's right. He did give me information, didn't he? Yeah. Gotta be in quest. A scrap of paper with hurried writing scrawled in a shaky hand sits on the top of the pile. Brundled. The guards came asking about you. They were rattling their scabbards at anyone they could find. I'm scared. I hid your house in the woods. Oh, horse in the woods. For a second I was like... I had to do a double take. I was like, what, you hid a house? Are you a mage? Did you, like, cast a spell? I'll wait in the barn by the stables outside the city, but only for one more day. An official-looking form with an annotation. Declarations of customs. Port of departure, Sentinel. Port of arrival, Solitude. Cargo offload, 3 barrels, Oasis water. And after all, you might wonder why. 4 crates, Skavian housewares. I don't know. 5 crates, Thorstad pottery, 1 crate, Sentinel canteen. Saw a crew member surreptitiously, that's a hard word to say, surreptitiously, marking several crates on the dock. Hidden compartments, couldn't get a look inside. A small, tightly folded note tucked in between the sheets. Left a surprise for you. Follow the directions. Where stones stand south of the lonely docks, in the shadow of their shelter. Where the living trees keep watch. Okay. Do we have a map marker for? Oh my god, what is all this? Follow the cryptic directions, meet Brundle's contact, and that's how we leave. Okay, why is that marked? Have we marked another? No, we haven't. Okay, well that's confusing. Let's meet his contact. How long have we been going? You know what? I think we've been going long enough. I'm going to call the episode here. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed it. Please do remember that because this is the first episode of a new series, that it is extremely important that you either click the like button or leave a comment, preferably both. Even if you hate me, if you want to just like tell me you hate me, be my guest. Leave a dislike, any of that. It's all engagement. YouTube doesn't give a shit, and frankly, neither do I. As long as you are engaged, be my guest. You know, it will automatically hide the nasty stuff anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thank you very much to this month's patrons. If you would like to join them and become a patron yourself, you can do so over at patreon.com/MrAndersonLP. Look at this fool in the background. Thank you very much to Miss Justice 83, James Marsden, Bloodpire, Nickerin, Billy Nine, Shadow Sephiroth 666, Owena 1997, Trenigan 334, Rex Broom, Luna Parker, Trent 123, Lude Smoke Soldier, George Blackwell, Philip Rep, Blackwell V994, Hitbox Petromarkers, and KP Shadow Squirrel. Whew. Thank you everyone, you're awesome, and I'll see you next time for more Elder Scrolls Online Greymoor.